This vinyl from KPMF, this is for the Bugatti Veyron. The Status Racing bucket seats, those are for the incoming JDM car. All of this nonsense is for the Ferrari 458 Liberty Walk. If anybody needs any packing peanuts or you want a Rolls-Royce limo, I am your source. Have a nice flight, guys. See you. We have another crazy busy day ahead of us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. So step one, we got to figure out what to do with this Rolls-Royce limo. We got to clean out this warehouse because next week we're going to be customizing the space in a very cool way. I'm really excited to share with you guys kind of sort of why the Ferrari 458, the Liberty Walk kit, has been delayed for so long. You'll understand next week. But step one, we got to get rid of this limo. Now, I'm pretty sure this car is not going to start because it's been sitting here for a very long time. I can't even really say that I'm surprised or even frustrated whatsoever. We have no power at all. I'm pretty sure I've done this a dozen times, but positive, positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative, negative. Come on, baby, give me some life, give me some life. Okay, that's a good start. Come on, you beautiful, beautiful limo. Okay, that's, oh, there we go. That's a V8, boys, a V8, and it could be yours. You should buy it. It needs a new power steering pump. Sorry. Like I said, if you want it, it's for sale. I truly do want to sell this car, but just be aware, she kind of sort of has a bit of a leak. I'm gonna put it out there, there's a very high likelihood that was the last time I will ever drive the Rolls-Royce limo, and that's because one of you guys watching today's video is the new owner. You just don't know it yet because you haven't called me to buy it, so yeah, anyway. Now, of course, that limo is owned by Burlacker. That is not my limousine, that is his. He also left his trash right here, but he bought me a fridge. Look at that. I really didn't do a very good job actually cleaning up the warehouse, but we're just running out of time. So another day, we got to race home. We got to grab the Bugatti. We are off to Envision. I dropped off my chrome Anarchy wheels at Envision about a week ago to be repowder coated and stripped of the chrome. They're done. Really excited to see them. We got to get them mounted because in 4 hours, a truck is picking up the Bugatti. It's leaving town for like 2 or 3 weeks. On one side, we have an exciting future of what's to come. On the other side, we have a dreadful and regretful past. I really like the Sang Noir wheels, but the Michelin Pilot Sport Pax tires, these cost $38,000 to replace. It just doesn't make sense to run the car on these wheels, on these tires, unless we're doing a top speed event. Yes, sir. Those are gonna look so good. Unfortunately, we're getting the car en route very soon. Wow. This is the moment of truth right here. The Veyron looks so good. Those white calipers with the white wheels are just gonna kill the game. The car looks like a panda now. The car looks so much better right now. I thought the original spec was amazing, but the car kind of always sort of felt like the previous owner's car, and now it's starting to feel a little bit more like mine. Like I said, the white and black scheme does look incredible. It looks like a panda. It's gonna be purple. I mean, you know it's gonna be purple, so we're getting the white wheels immediately. How much does an OEM tire wheel? 76 pounds or so? 64 pounds. That is a huge difference. We're gonna go line up the Veyron and the SVJ for a cool little photo shoot right now. That SVJ with the blue accents is so sick. You hate to see her go, but you love to watch her leave. There's just nothing quite like an Aventador, especially an SVJ. Okay, so we gotta race home because the truck is gonna be here momentarily, and then we gotta say bye to the Veyron for a very long time. I really need to stop driving this car. 22,000 miles on it. I've done 1,400 in 1 month. That equates to what? 16,800 miles in 1 year ownership. We gotta stop driving the car. I just kind of sort of coined this term right now, but the white wheel army, boys, is simply growing in numbers. The two cars look so good as a pair. So these tires and wheels, they are not rated for top speed. So the next time we do like a half-mile race or a top speed event, we're gonna put the stock tires and wheels back on the car. These tires are probably rated for maybe 170, 200 miles an hour, whereas the Pilot Sport Packs, those are like 250 miles an hour. Now, if there is a county commissioner or a city council member watching today's video and you live in the absolute middle of nowhere and you have access to a straight road that's roughly 5 miles, please call me because I want to test the top speed, and that's where we need to do it.
You
You don't even notice. Are you
The
kidding
white
me?
wheels, baby.
Wow. It took me like 15 seconds
Look.
to grab my camera, and he still didn't figure it out.
You want me to explain the situation?
Yes.
When you're up here, I don't look all the way to the ground. I look kind
Really?
of here.
You had to make a short joke?
So I was looking
at
here.
my expense?
Do you know how far it is to look all the way
Okay,
down?
how do they look though?
They look way better. Upgrade.
Well, Johnny, another day, another car show, and a bunch more junk mail.
A giant trailer coming to pick up cars.
This is 4 times in 5 days we've had a massive trailer.
I wonder if you get a discount.
I should. Also, there's a car alarm going off. I hope everyone's okay.
Inside, there's a
Oh,
car.
is that what's happening?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? You're back.
What's going on?
You're here every day now, it seems. Well, there she goes. The Veyron will not be in the beautiful state of Utah for a very, very long time.
It is Delta's pleasure to welcome you to Long Beach. Local time is 12:04. Please remain seated.
And just like that, welcome to Los Angeles. Go, 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 go! It's a Toyota Corolla. It's got 4 cylinders. Well, boys, it's another perfect day here in the beautiful state of California. Welcome to Protective Film Solutions. Enjoy the view of the Panda Bugatti Veyron, because the next time you see it, it's gonna be a different color. Well, not really. I mean, we're gonna unwrap the car today in today's video. The white wheels, I still cannot get over how good it looks. We have officially arrived to Protective Film Solutions. If you need a vinyl wrap, paint protection film, window tint, they are your guys, the best in the business in Southern California. That guy, Logan, he never stops working. Look at him. Each and every day, he is just hustling. Welcome to the inner vault of Protective Film Solutions. Those photos, though, are so sick. I need to get some photos like that for my house someday. I also need a Ford GT, but yeah, anyways. I'm getting all sorts of inspiration for my future house build. I think I need to get some photos like this all over the house of all the different cool cars that I've owned. So the Veyron, boys, we are unwrapping the car momentarily. You're gonna find out what the original color is. It's kind of sort of like a gentleman's spec color. With the white wheels, it's gonna look kind of sort of silly, but it's the end product, like I said, the purple product. We got these massive heat lamps right here, just heating up the vinyl. Should make the whole removal process that much easier. It's probably like 145 degrees in here, and I'm wearing sweatpants, so let that sink in. Here we go. Logan is just going full send. So it's kind of like a tungsten gray.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a good way to put it. But it's a two-tone. There's another color coming very, very soon. Check that out. The matte black as we know it ceases to exist. Now, the OG subscribers might remember when I first unwrapped my Lamborghini Gallardo, it took me like 5 days. The Aventor took me like 4 days. These guys are just crushing the job right now. So this tungsten gray, it almost has a bluish hue to it. It looks pretty cool. It looks a little bit sophisticated. Now you kind of understand why the interior color is what it is. But like I said, there's a second color. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this vinyl's been on the car for roughly 2 years or so. It's so cool because the vinyl just protects that paint and adds an extra little bit of a layer, but also the entire car is covered in Expel paint protection film. So this paint is always gonna be looking prime. There we go. You know what? I might as well do some work too. Yeah, exactly. Like that lazy bum. It's so satisfying to unwrap a car. Check that out. The white wheels in like this tungsten blue. We've gone from tungsten blue to tungsten gray. No, I said that wrong. We've gone from tungsten gray to tungsten blue. It looks kind of sort of cool with the white wheels. So a fun fact, I filmed this car 5 years ago when I had 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It was off in Sun Valley Road Rally. I actually have a clip of this car passing by my Audi TT at like 220 miles an hour. Never in a million years did I think I would own this car. The inner door panel of the Bugatti Veyron, you can see all the white vinyl in here. Like they did not skip any steps whatsoever, so that you could never know what color this car is underneath the vinyl. But this blue with the white wheels, it looks pretty cool actually. The car actually looks super, super cool with the white and the gray combination with the white wheels, but wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, dun dun dun. The other color is silver. Like I was saying, it's kind of sort of a gentleman's spec. That being said, I'm wearing $19 shorts, so it doesn't really fit my style quite now. It's so cool to see all of the innards on the Bugatti Veyron. Just like check out all the carbon fiber right there. The build quality on a Veyron is second to none. One of the big reasons I went Bugatti over every other hypercar is just the reliability. Like this car has 22,000 miles on it, and the P1 is an amazing car, but like nothing can compete with a Bugatti. The silver almost has a blue hue to it as well. I think the lighting here is kind of casting a blue shadow, so once we get the car out in the sun, you'll be able to see the true colors of it, but it really looks good to have that metallic finish. The satin black, the satin white was incredible, but there's just something fresh about actual paint. Daniel, the smartest guy in the entire room, the reason everything looks blue is because there's a blue wall. That makes sense. And just like that, it is a new day. Good morning to y'all and welcome back to Protective Film Solutions. So the Veyron is basically unwrapped. We're gonna check out the car. The Veyron's gonna be staying down here in Southern California for a whole lot longer than us. We're catching a flight back to Utah here very, very soon. We're actually not early, we're definitely late. I feel like a gentleman now. I feel like a scholar driving this car right now. Don't worry, the car is gonna be wrapped very immature very, very soon. Kind of sort of a reflection of my personality and my future. The white wheels with the silver and the gray looks kind of sort of cool, kind of sort of silly. The car's like 99.99% unwrapped. It's so crazy to see the whole rear deck lid remove like that. It also gives me a lot of anxiety thinking, I hope none of this stuff breaks. So the rear bumper, you can see the vinyl right there. The whole rear bumper has to come off the car. Protective Film Solutions, they actually have certified Bugatti technicians that do the whole removal process. It's so cool to see a Bugatti Veyron exposed to the elements, to see all of the engineering and technology that went into designing this car. Just that wing mechanism, the active arrow of the Bugatti Veyron wing. This technology is very similar to what you see in airplanes. There was a couple other Veyrons that I was looking at purchasing, and I reviewed their service records, and one in particular had to have the entire mechanism replaced. It was so ridiculously expensive that I sure hope mine never breaks. We also have the factory titanium exhaust right there. What do you guys think? That Rift exhaust on Houston's Veyron sounds amazing. I think that might be the money move. The Veyron's actually gonna be staying down here in Southern California for quite a while longer, whereas I'm flying back to Utah, and that's because it's headed down to Bugatti of San Diego for its major annual servicing. Now, when I bought the car, I knew it was due for the servicing. I factored that into the budget. So yes, this is the famed $25,000 oil change. I'm just hoping that nothing else is broken. So we're probably not gonna see this car for maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or I guess it could be longer, depending on what else is broken. And also, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to film the service process whatsoever. Bugatti service centers are super private, lots of R&D, lots of trade secrets, and they don't really let YouTube vloggers come film their YouTube videos in their service center. So enjoy this view of the Veyron because we're not gonna see it for a long time. Another massive shout out to Protective Film Solutions. If you live in Southern California, you need paint protection film, you need window tint, you need a car wrapped or unwrapped like I just got, be sure to check them out. But enjoy this view of the gentleman spec Bugatti Veyron because the next time you see it, it's not gonna look quite like that. And that is going to effectively end today's video. The Veyron looks pretty cool with that factory paint, but obviously the purple wrap is coming very, very soon, hopefully by the middle to the end of October. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, like squad, be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog is over.